It's a death sentence.
Hi, I'm Carrie Smith.
And I'm Emma Skip, and welcome to It's a Death Sentence.
This is the podcast that takes a lighter look at the heavier things.
So, if you want some of this... So somebody could have been dead for a week and end up with you.
Or maybe longer, and somebody might have said, oh, there's a really bad smell.
A little bit of this.
I haven't got a tissue. Okay, well, you got one. And plenty of this.
So original. Fucking hell. Then this is the show for you. Because
Life,
it's a death sentence.
Welcome to It's a Death Sentence. Today my lovely guest is Sean Benjamin. Sean, tell us a bit about yourself.
Well, as you just said, my name's Sean Benjamin. I'm a father of 5, lorry driver by day, and that's it really.
That's all you can say. Nothing else. Bad man by night. Lord of the manor. Oh, so thank you for being here, Sean. It is really nice to talk to you. I know you're saying you're nervous, but literally there's
proper.
nothing to worry about. So, what's the first thing you think about when you think about death? What's the first thing that comes to mind?
The first thing that comes to mind is the important people that I've lost.
Yeah. So is it like a sad feeling, or is it like a mix of emotions?
You know, I've lost so many people around me, and this is the God's honest truth. I've lost so many people around me, but I've still got that anger feeling from losing one person because it just happened.
It was like fast.
Yeah, it just happened. It was faster than...
Yeah, house, yeah.
Yeah. And she didn't even know.
So can you remember your first experience of death, even like if you were a child?
My first experience of death was the day I moved up here, and our cat got out and got ran over by the 71 bus.
You're joking.
On the Farnborough Road, and everyone came round telling her because we put posters about our cat, and I had to walk over there and find him there with his eye popped out and everything. I had to put him in a black bag and bury him over by Betterway.
Oh God.
So that was my first experience.
And how old were you?
I was 12.
12. And can you remember how it made you feel?
That was my cat, man. It slept on my bed every night. That was my cat. So yeah, there was just a missing spot on my bed, innit?
So like it hurt.
Yeah.
And what did your mum and that say about it? Was she?
My mum's pets just come like her kids.
Yeah. So was she open though with you? Did you discuss it and talk it through, or?
No, we're not a family like that.
No.
We're not a family like that.
Well, some families aren't, are they? So you said it made you feel sad.
Mm-hmm.
Then that's like your first experience of death. As you've got older, you've lost lots of significant people in your life.
It's just numb to it now. I'm being serious, man. Oh, I lost a friend the other day. He was family, Daryl MacDonald. I couldn't even cry. I'm just numb to it now.
It's that like initial stage, isn't it, of like
Yeah.
shock.
And he died from a blood clot. He didn't even know he had it. Just travelled straight to his brain while he was sleeping.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? What can happen. So going back to your significant losses, who was the first person that was really significant to you that you lost?
I've lost family members, but the way our family is sorted, it's like we drifted anyway. My most important loss to me was Jen.
Okay, tell me about her.
I've known her since I was 12. She showed me the love that no other woman has showed me, not even my mum. I'm one of them ones.
Is she the same age as you, Jen?
No, she was 53 when she died.
Oh, so young, isn't it?
Yeah. Jennifer Merchanton.
And what did she die of? Can you talk about it?
I couldn't even tell you. It's just like 1 minute I'm dancing with her in the kitchen on a Sunday. I never seen her for a week and decided to go and see her. And then when I went and got to see her, the family's there talking about she's in hospital and she's dying, she ain't going to make it. And then she come out of hospital the next day and was dead the next day.
God.
You know, it was just madness, man.
It's traumatic, isn't it?
That's all I know. I'll always have an anger for that.
And how long ago was that now?
This was about 2 years ago now.
Okay. Because didn't you lose a brother as well?
Yeah, I lost my brother. But when we moved up here, me and my brother drifted far apart. You know what I mean? I knew once my brother went to London, we was never going to see him again. I drilled that into my mum's head.
I still don't think it makes it any easier, though, did it? How did your mum cope?
That broadcast was her favourite. You know what I mean? Even though he was the worst of us all, it was her favourite.
And what about Jen's family? How are they getting on now?
Me and Nicola, we do talk and everything, but I don't even consider my love the same as them with them, if you get what I'm saying. Mine's separate. I
think each person has their own relationship with another individual, don't they?
Because my relationship with them is based off my relationship with their mum anyway.
Right. So you knew the mum first? Yeah. Okay. So, how's it impacted on you? Like, I know she's not the only person you've lost, because there's a few people. No,
I've lost quite a few people. Like I said, Althea as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The one black woman in my life what taught me it's all right to speak like this. We don't have to pretend and go, yeah man, a bad man, and you know what I mean? And I've never once seen her pick up the phone and jump from, we're not shutting them out, and hello. You know what I mean? She just spoke like that the whole time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that made me realise, Mum, put it on the front for. You know what I mean?
You speak how you speak, don't
and
you?
that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Because we've got to remember, a lot of people think that there's a way to be black.
Does the thought of death scare you, personally?
It used to. Yeah, it really did, it used to. But I've been talking about it more with my mum and that. You know what I mean? It don't know.
What you been saying with your mum? How you been chatting about it?
Because my mum's husband's not well. You know what I mean? And we've talked about it, and he ain't scared of dying. He's already said it. He ain't scared of dying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think it gets to a point where you're just tired, innit?
Yeah.
That's it. You're just tired.
And is he quite poorly, or is he?
No, he's still moving about and that. You know what I mean? But I could see the signs.
He's getting older.
Yeah, I could see the signs.
You know, none of us are getting any younger. We're all getting older, and you know, we're all going to die, aren't we, at some point? So, is there any point in being scared of it?
No.
That's what we've got to ask ourselves. So what do you think happens when you die?
Oh, God. I've been having this discussion with people lately as well. Nothing.
You think that's it?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
So you don't think there's like heaven?
I don't believe in heaven and that.
Heaven and hell?
No, I don't believe in none of that. I don't even believe in God, to be honest.
Okay.
I don't believe in none of that. I just believe we come from nothing, we go back to nothing.
Okay.
You know that saying.
What about the energy?
See, that's the thing with spiritual beings, isn't it? You know what I mean? I'd like to think that. Where do we go when we sleep?
I don't know. Where do we go?
You know what I mean? This is what I'm saying. And we know where do we go when we sleep? I'd like to think that if we was to die, that's
where you go.
Yeah, in our dream, we're just dreaming.
So it's like the long sleep.
Yeah, just a long dream. I'm still flying.
Yeah. Are you flying in your dreams?
Yeah, I fly in my dreams. I'm flying in all my dreams, you know.
Do you?
Yeah.
Some Superman shit.
Yeah, some living Superman shit, but I always end up in jail. Don't ask me.
What, in every dream? So you don't believe in God then?
No.
Okay. Do you believe in like a spirit world, like an afterlife?
I don't even want to contradict myself. I'd like to believe like that because I don't believe in the God in that. But like I says, we've got a soul. We're spiritual. We're spirits in it. You know what I mean? So I'd like to believe that floats on somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Into your dream world.
Yeah.
Ended up in jail. Do not pass go. Do not.
No, hopefully not.
£200.
In the long sleep, hopefully not jail.
Yeah. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So, have you ever had an experience or spoke to anyone who believes in like mediums or people who think?
Oh
they
yeah,
can
my daughter
contact?
went and seen one.
Okay, tell me about that.
And all this medium talked about was me.
Being living.
Telling my daughter that your dad was never showing love when he was little, so it's hard for you. Thought it was hard for him to show you love and stuff like that. She was going deep, you know what I mean? And I made sure when my daughter was going that, do not give nothing away. Just you know what I mean? One of them ones. It was deep. Some of it was just too.
And did she think it was accurate, what she was told?
It was.
It was.
Yeah, it really was when she come back and told me, because I'm questioning my daughter going, yeah, but what did you say to her for her to get? And see, my daughter never said nothing.
So, do you think that that's a true skill? Do you think that some people?
I do believe that, because it's the same with some people with mental health and that. You know what I mean? Well, we say there's a problem with them. What's the soul's fact? They're not switched on,
and that we're missing something.
and we're missing something. You know what I mean?
You don't know, do you?
No, we don't.
That could be.
We don't.
That could be true. So, if you believe in spiritualists and things like that, would you want somebody to contact you if they had a message for you? Would you not be scared?
You know, they should be scared if they're contacting me. Serious. Because if that was possible, I'd have a field day, trust me.
Be having messages left, right, centre.
Nah, if you could, you would, wouldn't you? If you could contact, you would.
I don't know if I could.
If we could make contact from the other side, we would.
But you don't think you'd be scared? Because I think if something contacted me, it'd scare the life out of me. So I think like I wouldn't want to be scared by it.
But the job you're in.
I know, I'm a wimp.
Yeah, mate, no, but I don't. You must have. Ain't you ever seen something from the corner of your eye and thought, no, that's not.
No, I don't. Not at work. No.
No, that's where I'm talking about, at the workplace with more than bodies, and you never felt like that in that place.
Nah.
Wow.
But then I think my theory of it is that they are there for such a short time, and they're there after their spirit has left and gone for like a medical reason to find out why they've died. Why would you want to hang around there? You wouldn't want to, would you?
Real.
So I think the only time I ever question if they're still with their physical body would be like if they died in a car accident and came in straight to the mortuary.
Yeah.
So that would be the only thing I'd be thinking, I hope that their soul's gone off and done whatever. But that's my opinion. That's not fact, is it? That's just what I think.
Yeah. So, are you basically saying that wherever they die, their soul still is? It's not going to be.
In my opinion, I think they'd go to. I think that the body is three parts, like your physical body, your spirit, and your soul. And I think that they'll go off to heaven or their happy place, and be with their friends and family and their loved ones who have passed. That's what I think. I don't think they'd want to come to the mortuary where it's doom and gloom and look over their dead body. I know you see it in movies, don't you? Like
ghosts,
them standing over their dead
ghosts
bodies.
and that.
But I personally don't think that they would come. I think they'd automatically go off to somewhere else. But I don't know. I'm not right. I don't know. Do I? Just as much as you don't know. So who's to say I'm right?
No,
and you're wrong.
It's just like the job you're in. We're expecting you to answer our questions.
Yeah, and I can't, mate. I don't know Jack. So, have you ever been to a spiritualist yourself?
No, I do want to go to one.
Would you go?
Yeah, I do want to go to one.
I really want to get one to come and interview, but it's trying to get hold of one.
Yeah, you should do that. That would be good. I'd listen to that podcast.
Yeah. If it was all to end tomorrow, God forbid, is there anything that you wished you could have done if you had more time? Anything in your life that you think, I'd like to travel more to?
Yeah, that's it. That is all it is.
Just travel?
Yeah, that is all it is. But you got to remember that it's not long since I got over my fear of flying.
Okay. Did you have a fear of flying? I didn't know you had a fear of flying.
I had a fear of flying, and to get over it, because I wanted to go on holiday. I booked a holiday from 2001, probably even before that, and paid down the holiday and just never went.
Why? Because you were so scared?
Yeah, because I was scared of flying. You know what I mean? So in the end, about 8 years ago, I booked a helicopter flight. Took a helicopter flight over Wolverhampton.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was wicked, and then I come back and booked a trip to Amsterdam on a plane, and then went to Amsterdam, then come back and booked a trip to Magaluf. You know what I mean? But now, all these planes are just dropping out the sky again. And it's like, nah, Sean, I'll just stay where I am for a bit.
They're not dropping out the sky. There was a power cut or something.
No, but enough planes have crashed lately.
Really?
No, a lot of I've done my homework. A lot of planes have crashed lately.
Okay, well, apart from the planes crashing, if you could guarantee that they weren't going to crash...
No, I'll go on a boat.
You go on a boat?
I'll go on a boat. That's going to be my next holiday, a cruise.
Oh, yeah? Nice. Where are you going to go?
I ain't got a clue yet, but I know my next holiday will be a cruise.
Okay. Anything else that you'd want to achieve? Like, I suppose you'd want to see the girls grow up. the kiddies.
Yeah, I want to. Yeah.
So what about for the kids? I suppose you want to see them grow up and eventually get married, have kids, whatever.
Yeah, of course.
Whatever that brings. Be a granddad.
I'm living my dream. I'm a lorry driver.
Yeah. Is that what you always wanted to do?
That is what I've always wanted to do. Serious,
That's
man.
awesome.
Yeah, no.
And you actually do it. That's
and
awesome.
I actually do it now.
Yeah. Does that not show you that in life you can just do anything you want?
Yeah, but now I'm doing it. I'm thinking, Sean, you could have wished for something bigger. Serious.
There's still time.
No, but I love it. I love it. I love my job. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
So you've achieved your dream job that you always wanted.
Mm-hmm.
If you could have more time, you'd obviously see your kiddies grow up and whatever may come with that, grandkids in the future and whatnot, and that would be amazing. Have you thought about what you would do if you were to pass? Have you got any plans for a funeral? Have you even thought about that yourself?
Yeah, I've already spoke to people about it. Just cremate me. I've already told them, just cremate me. I don't want people coming up to my grave saying I'm not there. Just cremate me. Cremate me and keep me somewhere around you or on you.
Okay, so you'd be happy for them to make a bit of jewellery something like that they could wear and keep with them.
Because that's what I would do if it was any of my family, any of my immediate family. I'd get them made into something. I've seen all these things now, but I would do it.
Yeah. So there's no special place that you'd want to be scattered or anything like that?
Not really.
Not round the manor?
Not really. Nikki always says that she wants to be scattered in the sea, but I'm sure the canal over there goes to the sea, don't it?
And I think that's amazing that you've even had those conversations.
Yeah, we've had, we've talked about it.
You know, I think as we get older, we have to really have those, as uncomfortable as they are, have those.
I've got all my tunes and everything ready for my funeral.
Have you?
Yeah.
And where have you got it written down somewhere?
She's got it stored in my family. I've got it stored in their heads. All my daughters know as well. They also know, because I've always had this thing. You see, if I was to get something and it's, that's final. Like house, yeah. You know what I mean? Just trust me. I'm taking my own life. I've already said this to my kids. I've said it to everyone around me. You know what I mean? If from the second I can't do anything for myself, I'm not burdening you. Like I'm gone. I'm doing it my own way.
And I think a lot of people probably would echo that sentiment and feel the same way because, there's nothing worse is than losing our dignity.
Yeah, but I'm going out my way. I'm going out my way. I'm not gonna tell you my way. I'm going out my way.
I can just imagine that it's going to be wild, and hopefully not end in jail.
No, it won't end in jail.
So cremated, not buried, and you're happy for the girl, the family and stuff, to make a bit of jewellery and have something to remember you by. That's lovely. That's really nice.
Because I contacted Nadine not so long back because I thought there was somewhere I could go and visit Alfia. You know what I mean? But there isn't. They've all got around her in it. Yeah. And so that's nice.
Here, she's here somewhere.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
So, before we finish our conversation, because it is a difficult one to have, if you could find out when you were going to die, would you want to find out?
My death time.
Yeah.
My death time.
A bit like that movie.
Yeah, I was just thinking about it. I was just thinking about that movie, man. Would I want to find out? See, I'm going to say no. But as human beings, we would.
Do you think? I think a lot of people would say no.
I don't know. Deep down, I'm thinking yes, I would. You get me? So I can I know when it's going to happen. I'm doing this now. I'm doing this now. I'm going, well, that ain't no one stopping me. You know what I mean? That's the God's honest truth. So, in a way, it's a good thing. In a way, it'd be a bad thing to find out.
Do you think it would be like a lot on your head to be thinking about it all the time? Or do you think you just go, do you know what? I've got X amount of years. I'm going to just live my best life. And I know I'm going to die in.
I'd like to think like that, but because the date, it's always going to be on your mind. You know what I mean? That'll break it down.
It's never enough time,
You'll probably die before the time comes because of worry.
Yeah, worry yourself into the grave. It's been lovely talking to you, Sean. I'd like to get more people's perspective on death and what it means to them, and it's important to me to get different people's opinions on it. Yeah. And I think it's important that we talk about it, so it's great that you and your family have already had that discussion. So thank you so much for talking to me today. I do really appreciate it. I know that you found it difficult.
No, you two sort of settled in and just easing. You got
Told
me
you it'd be
eased into
easy.
it.
Told you. All right then, thank you very much.
So thank you, dear listeners. If you've enjoyed our show, then please do all the stuff that will help promote us.
Like and share our podcast and follow us on socials, and please subscribe too. If you've got any feedback, it's most welcome, so please contact us.
Likewise, if there's a subject you'd like us to cover, please do get in touch, and thank you for your support.
We are dying to talk to you.
Santa.